Mike Bohn here at Fortis MMA with welterweight contender Geoff Neal. Geoff, it's been a few months since the fight you had against Shavkat. Just tell me, the reflections on everything, what you learned with that one.
Just learn not to take anybody lightly anymore. He was way better than I thought he was going to be, and it was a fun fight. I got to test myself, and I want to do it again. I want to run it back, but I know I have to earn that. But I know one day we'll run it back, and I got to get him back because he had me on the cage and choked me out like that. I can't let that slide. So we'll meet again one day, and yeah, fuck that dude.
It was an incredible fight. I want to go back to slightly before the fight. We haven't heard from you, obviously, first time you missed weight. Can you walk us through what exactly happened before the fight?
Just lack of preparation, and I had injuries that were before the fight, and some medical issues popped up too. It's just, I don't want to get in detail, but I'll just attribute it to just lack of preparation. I should have prepared for all the things that I knew I had injuries. I knew about my health situation. If I would have prepared more beforehand, none of that would have happened. So lack of preparation is the reason why I missed weight.
Yeah, just last thing on that. Is it one of those things that maybe you could have seen coming weeks out, or is it one of those things that pop up when you're going through the final stages of a weight cut and it was unforeseen?
It was unforeseen because I just, I have a thing, everybody has their system as fighters, but once I went through that sepsis thing, my systems got all fucked up. So I thought I can just do the same things that I used to always do, and it just doesn't happen that way. I got to really buckle down on my diet and my preparation. I can't half-ass it like I always did. So things got to change.
Yeah. So what changes have you kind of made in these past few weeks?
Just dieting all the time now. There's no more today I'm starting my diet. I'm doing a juice cleanse, and I'm just going to keep it like that until I plan on fighting around August. So from now until August, I'm going to be just on a hardcore strict diet.
Yeah. Is that just so your weight will be lower year round kind of thing?
Yeah, weight will be lower year round, and my overall health. Injury levels, all that. I'm getting older. So I can't run around here like I'm 25 anymore. I'm 32. I'm a vet, so I could act like one.
Yeah. Is it one of those things? Do you feel at all any of that carried into the fight? Did you feel when fight day arrived and you got in there, did any of that linger or not really?
Oh man, I could kind of feel I woke up in the morning and I was just bloated before. I just felt like I was just full of water. But going into the fight, you kind of tone all that shit out. So I felt like I was 100% going into the fight with Shavkat, so that's it.
Yeah, and obviously, not the first time you lost, but do you feel like this one is the one that sticks with you the most, kind of just given everything and what you said about how it unfolded?
Yeah, this one sticks with me because it's he beat me, it wasn't those get a random submission or I'm coming off of a real bad sickness. We fought back and forth the whole time, and at the end of the day, he beat me, and he got the finish, fucking a minute, 10 seconds left in the round,
Yeah.
He actually beat me. I lost that fight 100%, so that does stick with me.
Yeah, fair enough. So is there anyone that kind of makes sense to you? People are forgetting we just saw the huge fight last weekend between Bilal and Gilbert. You're the last man who beat Bilal Muhammad, and I think a lot of people maybe forget that.
Yeah, props to Bilal, and every fight's different, I'm not saying I will beat him. I'm not saying that I won't beat him, if we fought again, but I beat him way back in the day, and he's shown a lot of improvement. His striking is way better. He's more fluid with his strikes, and there's a lot of things. But congrats to him. He deserves whatever's coming. He's been lobbying. He's been trying to get to where he's going to get. So hopefully he gets his shot. I would like to fight Gilbert. We're both coming off an L. It'll give us some time. I need time to get my shit together, and he needs time to get probably, I don't know if his shoulder is fucked up or anything. He needs time to get his shoulder together. I'm pretty sure he'll be ready around August. So maybe we can make some shit happen in August, anytime, anywhere, right?
Yeah, that's a great shout, honestly. Were you surprised on how that fight unfolded between those two? It was kind of a crazy move by Gilbert to take that third fight in the year already.
Yeah, I didn't even know they were fighting until the week of. I really don't pay attention to fighting like that.
Yeah.
I just be in my own head. But I was surprised, and then I thought it was gonna go different, but I guess his shoulder was messed up. I looked at the fight again. I was like, okay, he really wasn't throwing his what shoulder was it? His left. It was his left, and I was like, okay, something might be really wrong. But hey, man, that's the nature of the sport, Yeah. So it is what it is.
What do you think of the next title fight? Who do you think wins between Leon and Colby?
I don't know. I really don't care, honestly. To be real, somebody just keep that bitch warm for me, and I'll come. I'm gonna take it whenever I get it back up there. But honestly, I think I'm rooting for Leon, but you just never know. Yeah.
I feel like your motivation is probably as strong as it's ever been right now? Like, do you feel like the adversity just helps you thrive even more?
Yeah, no, for sure. Like I need that ass whooping. Usually just things just somehow always work out in my favor. But like, you know what I mean? Everything leading up to this fight with Shavkat is just like, finally, like I'm getting hit with reality. Like, hey man, you got to change some shit up. Otherwise, you know what I mean? You're gonna be out the UFC. You're gonna be out of the rankings. So I got to buckle down and get what I came here for. Like I'm right here. Like I'm in the top 10. So I got to make a big hard push for the belt so I can get it.
Perfect world be Shavkat keeps winning, gets that belt while undefeated, and then you end his undefeated run rematch.
Hey, that would be awesome. That was so. They would just keep on putting highlights of our last fight, and bro, I just know the next time I fight Shavkat, we're going to already have like a fucking understanding of what we're going to do. It's going to be another war.